Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for joining me. It means the absolute world. Today we're going to be doing a sit down video, so changing it up a little bit. I feel like I haven't had a little chit chat with you all in a long while because I've been too busy changing it up so much on my channel, doing hauls and whatnot. So I'm back today sitting down and I'm going to be doing a video to do with me basically. So I've done a video last year here on my YouTube channel, or 2 years actually, so 2 years ago. It was Get to Know Me. I feel like back then I was a lot younger, I was really childish to be fair. And yeah, I think the tag that I done, like the questions, were really stupid. They were really like simple. So a lot has changed, and yeah, I just want to show you all what I'm all about now basically, seeing that it's nearly 2020. So I'm going to be leaving the year on the title of this video so y'all don't get confused. You might mistake me for doing this video 2 years ago because I've already done it. So if you guys will be interested in a video like that and want to hear some things about me that are very true, then keep on watching. So question number 1, there is 30 questions just to let you guys know. So if you all are interested, grab your cuppas and your snacks because I'm going to be a little while at this. This video probably going to be so long, but I hope you all can stay and listen to what I'm all about. Question number 1, where did you grow up? So I grew up in Ireland, obviously. I'm Irish, full-blown Irish. I live in a town called Shannon. Maybe I shouldn't be sharing this information because it's very personal, but who cares, you know what I mean? Who's gonna come for me? So your girl is living it up in Shannon, County Clare. I've lived here for all my life, and I kind of throughout my life moved to other places but always came back to Shannon. Shannon's okay, it's a town, but it's basically filled with an airport, factories and houses, and that's pretty much it. Question number 2 is a good one because you all are probably so eager to know what's going on with me, where am I at. That question is, where do you currently live? So I currently live in Shannon again. So I moved back to Shannon about 4 to 5 months ago, going on about 5 months ago. So I'm living in with my parents again. I was always living with my parents, but about 5 months ago, tipping off 5 months ago, I moved away. I moved out of Shannon town and I moved to the middle of nowhere. So I was all alone by myself, literally in the middle of nowhere. Like, if you go down through my videos, you're gonna know, you're gonna hear me raving on about how bad this place was. So yeah, I struggled there. A lot of shit has happened. If you want a story time on the whole apartment situation, request it down below. I'd be happy to tell you all, let me say. But yeah, I'm back living in Shannon town now in my family's home, and hopefully it won't be for much longer because I'm really so excited to get my own accommodation here in my hometown, which I've never had before. So fingers crossed for that, and it's going to happen very soon. Please God. Guys, question number 3, who is your first best friend? So unfortunately guys, I lost my best friend a couple of months ago. She sadly passed away. I'm not going to say too much on here because it's very personal and I don't want to be saying a whole lot, if you get me. But my best friend passed away a couple of months ago, like I said, and we grew up together from being little children, thinking we was the shit, to teenagers, and then throughout our teenage years kind of drifted and went different paths in life. But yeah, I hold her very close to my heart and I'll never forget her and the memories, and I love her so much, and I miss her every single day. Number 4, how tall are you? Now, I'm not like a height girl, and I don't go looking for my height. I'm not really eager to know that shit. If I'm honest, all I know is I'm not too small and I'm not too tall. But I think a couple of years ago, I think I was 5'8", and that was like 5 years ago, 4 years ago. I'm full sure I was that 5'8", 5'9", something on that mark. But yeah, that's my height, I think. Next question, number 5, dogs or cats? This is so simple for me to say, but obviously dogs. I do not like cats. I'm sorry if you're a cat lover and watching this. I do not like cats. I hate the way they scrape. I love a dog. I love a good old dog. I feel like throughout all my life there was always a few dogs in the scene, and now we have a dog and she is literally like a part of the furniture. She's called Princess, but I really do miss my old dog, which was called Penny. So yeah, that's kind of sad to say because she went astray and we never seen her anymore, but I always think of her, and the new dog reminds me so much of her. So funniest moment throughout high school, what way did that come out? Okay, getting back to the question, I would have to say the day that me and a friend went mitching. So we ditched school, went into like a place where there was a riverbank and a forest, and her mother used to keep so many boxes of fags, so cigarettes, if you call them cigarettes. We were about 14 at the time. Very senseless, I know. Mitching school and literally hiding in a forest where there's a river right next to it. And we sat in there and we were smoking and chatting for the whole entire day. Like till school ended, we were sat there sitting on rocks more than likely. It was so long ago. Smoking a box of cigarettes. So that's probably the memory that I kind of think of the most, but it gets worse, let me tell you all. So the high school that we went to, like, you go on little walks and tours and this and that, and all of a sudden, guys, what do you think happened? Some of the students from the school go on like a little nature walk to the place where we're at. Luckily we were kind of away from them, but we seen them, we spotted everything. They were doing a little tour, a little walk, and the teacher and everything was there. Thank God we did not get caught. I have a few other funny stories from ditching school. So yeah, I'd be happy to talk about them, but that is something that I always think about and kind of laugh about now. Like, what were we thinking? Smoking our lungs up, like literally. Or shall I say coughing our lungs up from smoking, literally killing ourselves with 20 cigarettes. I think there was actually more than 20 because she had another box as well that was open already. But yeah, that's a memory that I think of and I find so funny to look back on. 7. So what year were you born? I was born in 1996. Very exciting. Which makes me 23 years of age. Hitting on, girl. Question 8. Are you in or have you gone to college? I'm currently not in college. I feel like my college days are up, and yes, I have attended college like throughout my life. So about 2 or 3 years ago, about 2.5, I'd say, a little over that, I was in college doing hairdressing full time from 9 to 4, sorry. Where's my brain at? So I was in a training centre, like a college, and we would train doing hair throughout the whole day, and then we have to get a job in a salon part-time, and then after our training we'd have to go into a salon and work full-time as a trainee. That did not suit me, so I gave it up. I got pregnant and I wanted out because I couldn't stick it. I feel like the salon world was not for me. If you're interested in hair and beauty side of things, I think you're better off gathering the experience and going elsewhere, taking those like experiences on board and doing your own thing, because in salons you're treated like literally dirt. So yeah, my college days are over for now. Number 9, what is your favorite drink? So my everyday drink would be a can of energy drink. It could be literally anything, the cheapest to the most expensive. But at the moment I'm drinking a lot of Monster. I've tried every can of Monster and the dark purple one is my favorite. But yeah, if I was to go into the shop and pick up like a fizzy drink, I pick up Coke or something, but I love BPM as well. It's so good. Number 10, what is your spirit animal and why? I feel like this is a strange one, but I'm going to answer it because I do feel like I do have a spirit animal, which is probably creepy AF, but I'm going to answer it. So I think birds for me, like little robin birds, when they like sit outside your window ledge, or sometimes birds can come into your house, which is taken it to another level. That has happened in my household before with my family. So I feel like birds are a big token that a loved one that is deceased, sorry, where am I at? Is nearby, so it's close. I feel like that is definitely someone giving you a little sign. And as well as that, I feel like butterflies are another, whatever they are they a creature? I don't even know what a butterfly is, literally. But yeah, birds and butterflies are definitely like little tokens for me, to get the urge that somebody that is dead is very close and near, and throw me out a little sign. Guys, number 11, if you're wearing perfume, what's that about? My words are literally coming out every angle today, everywhere, like I don't know where I'm at, my head's all over the shop. You're wearing perfume, what scent is it? Now I'm wearing Suddenly today. It's my all-time favourite at the minute. I have so many bottles of perfume, but I found this one in Lidl and the packaging is unreal. I don't really know what it smells like, what the scent is. What scent is it? So I don't really know what scent, but I do know that it's very strong but sweet, and I feel like I don't really like too strong perfumes. As long as they have sweetness mixed in, then all's good. But yeah, basically. Number 12, tea or coffee. Now this is an easy one for me, tea all the way, but I do have to say coffee smells so good. Like anytime I smell coffee, if somebody makes coffee, or when I was working I'd have to make coffee a lot, I'd be so like tempted to literally just make a cup and gush it back myself, just to make me more awake and everything, because I heard it's very good. It gives you a lot of energy because of the caffeine. But here's a good one for you all that I just found out recently. Tea also gives you a caffeine. Now there isn't a whole lot in it like there would be in coffee, but tea does hold some caffeine in it. And I've actually noticed some days where I'm feeling really lazy and I can't get up off the couch, I have a cup of tea and I feel like it gives me a boost. So tea for me all the way. Number 13 is the most exciting question for me to answer in this little video. What are your life goals? So I feel like I don't really know where I'm at because I haven't achieved a couple of things in my life just yet, but I know that I will get there, because if you put your mind to something, like girl, you can achieve anything. But at the minute I'm looking to achieve, to be successful on YouTube, because it is a huge passion of mine. As you can see, I have so many videos and I'm just striving for more every single day. So to be successful on YouTube, and as well as that, accommodation for me and my daughter here in my hometown, which I'm striving so hard for. Yeah, so those two goals are something that I really am striving the most for. And other than that, I feel like as long as I'm healthy and happy, and yeah, that's basically all that really matters after that, and my family as well, and everyone else, because I wish you all good health and good days, and do know that you can do anything once you put your mind to it. Go get it, girl. Number 14, what sports do you play or have you played? I've played a lot of sports like throughout my childhood, in school especially, because they give you the option to go out into the yard and kick the ball or swing the hurley. So those are two sports that I have done, would be soccer, Gaelic, and hurling as well, so camogie. And when I was in high school I did play a bit of basketball. I loved that, but I didn't take any of them like on board in the long run. I wasn't really a sports girl, I just done it for the sake of doing it because I kind of had to do it. So 15, have any books you read change your life? I just want to say something. I have never read a book since I was in primary school, legit, until about a couple of months ago. I bought a book in Poundland, and to be honest, I bought a very cheap book in there that was only $1.49, and I seen the cover photo. I actually forget the name of it now. I think it was like Applause or something like that, I don't really know. But I read the back of the book and it was really inspiring, and I said, you know what, I'm going to bag it, I'm going to read it. And I read it, and it showed like me a lot about life and what to be grateful for, and what people go through and all that jazz. But then I came across a lot of YouTubers mentioning the book The Secret, and I was really inspired by everyone's experience with it. Like, they were raving on about it, saying how much it changed their life and the look that they fell into and the success and whatnot. And I was like, you know what, I'm going to order the book. So I went on and I ordered the book. I found a really good website and it was a really affordable price, and the shipping was really good as well. It just took a couple of days to be delivered to Ireland. So the shipping, unreal. Everything about the website was legit. So if you were interested, because there's so many books on there, request it down below and I can leave you the link if you want to check out the website. Because if you're looking for a book, like, they have everything, every book you need. Like, I want to get more books The Secret, so I'm going to go on there and order in a couple more, and the Mrs. Hinch books as well. I have them on my list to get. But getting back to the book The Secret, that book really, it is early days. Yeah, I have read about 40 pages in now, so I'm about 40 pages into the whole entire book, which there is a lot more yet to read. But I feel like it was an eye-opener for me, because the book itself, while I was reading it, I was seeing things in a better perspective. The book would explain to whoever will be maybe reading the book that you keep thinking about something, that it can happen, like negative things and everything like that. And it really helped me get my thoughts elsewhere into good thoughts instead of bad thoughts, and move all the negativity elsewhere. And now I'm like, I'm on the road to being happy and positive and not thinking like bad thoughts. So that's something that has kind of changed me and made me look at things a little bit more positive. That's my daughter, by the way. And as well as that, the book is also teaching me that whatever I want to achieve, I will achieve once I go and get it, like I'm telling you all. But yeah, it is still early days. Yeah, I've yet to read a lot more of the book, so when I'm finished reading the book, I will do a whole review on it, a whole different video for you all to have a look at, because I would have loved to seen something like that. I just seen like little YouTube clips where people would just add in a few words about the book. But yeah, I think a whole video review would be really good for you all to have a look at. So hopefully, like, I keep reading the book and I get really like even more inspired, and I can order the rest of the collection from that author. 16. My god, we're halfway there now. What is your favorite movie? I've said this before, and I think I've said it in this video last year or the year before, that The Seasoning House would have to be my favorite movie. I find it such a good film. Y'all need to check it out. If you're into human trafficking and all that jazz, then do give it a watch. It's on every movie site. It's out a couple of years now, so it will be easy to access it. But it's about a girl and she's deaf, so she's like a mute, and she's in this house where there's prostitution and drug use being used, so worth a watch. Check it out. Guys, number 17, I feel like this one is something that I'm really happy to express with you all and let you guys know. So who are your favorite YouTubers? Now, I do have a couple of favorite YouTubers, and you know what, now that I'm doing this video, I might forget a couple of people, because there is a good few people that I do feel like I love to watch and they inspire me. But at the moment, I'm loving Charles and Alicia's, is it Alicia? I think it's Alicia. I think it is. Forever Squad, that's what they say on their channel. They're super cute. They do so many pranks. Guys, I hate watching comedy shit, but they make me lol so much. They're gas. They're so funny. Like, they take it to another level as well with their content. It's so good, and they throw a new video at you all every day. Another person would have to be Saffron Barker, but I feel like sometimes with Saffron, she does all different types of content, and some can inspire me but others might not. I mightn't click in, but I still love her. She's like been my day one since day one. I've been watching her since I joined YouTube, so I adore that girl. I love her content as well. But I think as you get older, she started at a young age, you kind of lean forward for different things, and we all change. Like I said, I done this video 2 years ago and I've changed myself, so it's not a big deal. Another one would have to be Elle Darby. Girl, she is my fave. Like, she's one of my, I love them all, but I feel like lately with home, looking for home inspiration and everything. She throws all that at every one of you guys that watch her, and I love her for that. I feel like she fills us in on everything, like all the home stuff and side of things and all the Christmas content, because she is the queen of Christmas. Like she says herself, and I'm going to say it, like she has made me so excited for Christmas. Another one that I watch as well, which I love so much, that has inspired me thrills, is Gemma Louise Miles. She's very similar to Elle Darby. They have very similar content. Who else do I watch? Oh yeah, Hazel and Milo. They're an American couple. They do a lot of pranks as well, so I'm really loving like the pranks lately and the couple channels. So that's something that I would love to do in the future. Definitely do like a family channel. So those are the ones I can think of in my head at the minute, but as I said, there is like so many more that I love and that I watch. If I went on my phone right now and looked, like clicked, I definitely find so many. I'd be here all day. 18. Do you speak any languages, and how well? Sorry to tell you all, but I do not speak any language, except for sometimes I do get a bit stuttery when I talk very fast, and I do go a bit gibberish, if you want to class that as another language. 19 is a confusing one. So are you single or taken? To be honest, I've had a lot of obstacles and barriers stand in the way within the past while, and I feel like I've been messed up myself, and I feel like I pushed people away and hurt them and made them angry and this and that. I won't go too much into detail, but at the moment, like, me and my daughter's father are civil, and we will be working on things very soon. So within the next couple of weeks, things will be changing over, and I'm really looking forward to all that. I'll say no more. Number 20. What is your idea of a dream date? Now, I don't really know what my idea of a dream date would be for me, because your girl is simple. Like, the little things to me matter the most, and even if it was a tiny restaurant, even if it was like the simplest little day ever, like it wouldn't matter as long as you're with the person, they're there, they show their loyalty and respect to you and their love. That's all that matters to me, like material things. 21. How long was your longest relationship? So obviously I'm going to talk about my relationship with my father's daughter. We've been together for 5 years, I think, almost, but it's been like a rocky road. It's been on and off and then back on again. Like, sometimes we're civil, other times we're like and that's me being very honest, which the majority of everyone on YouTube, all the couples you watch, are the very same way. Number 22. I'm excited to mention this one because I had this chat earlier on with my mother. So it is, how would you describe your fashion sense? I would describe, you see what I mean? I would describe my fashion sense as plain Jane, cozy, snug, and just warm all the time. I feel like clothes that are very thin or nakedy are not for me. Only if I'm going out like with the girls, like, you know, you wear a little skirt, little dress, whatnot, which obviously you're going to wear if you go out, or some casual jeans, little crop top, you know the story. But for me, I feel like as long as you have a warm coat, a snug turtleneck jumper, and some jeans, some leggings, some booties, that's my style. You know that you're not going to be complaining. If you were to be in jeans, you'd be like, oh, these jeans are, you know yourselves. But for me, a good old jumper and leggings is key to my heart. Number 23. What is your go-to hairstyle? Obviously my bun is like literally, there's a whole thing going on now with Molly May from Love Island with the whole bun thing, but I feel like literally, guys, like, where have you been at? Before she was on Love Island, before I even knew any Molly May, I had the bun on my head, so you can't go wrong with a good old bun. I feel like when I don't want my hair in my face, I just whack it up in a high ponytail, throw forward. I'm gonna do a video on hairstyles very soon when I get my hair done, because I feel like when it's done I'm gonna look after it a lot more. And yeah, I need to get rid of these roots very soon, but it's for my own good. My hair has been falling so bad lately from bleach damage, so that's that. Been looking after that, been taking some of my Ivy gummy bears, and they have been working some bit, but I won't talk very much in this video. I'd like to do a whole different video on that. But yeah, my bun is my go-to hairstyle. I love it, and if I didn't have a bun in, I'd probably have my hair down, curled, some up, some down, which I'm gonna do a video on my hairstyle soon, like I said. Number 24, how many siblings do you have? I have 6 siblings, so I have 2 brothers and 4 sisters. So I'm not the youngest, I'm not the oldest. I have a younger sister, so then I'd be like the second youngest girl. So I'm gonna name them out because I want to be generous. Y'all are probably interested to know. So I have a brother called Ned, a brother called Jim, I have a sister called Noreen, Joanne, she's Susie, we call her Susie. Then there's Mandy, she's Amanda, but we call her Mandy, almost weird. Then there's me, obviously, where I come in. And then I have a younger sister called Katie, which you're probably familiar with on my channel. She's been in like 2 or 3 videos. So yeah, that's my whole fam bam. And yeah, we get on like cat and dog half of the time, but we do love each other. Number 25. So what is your go-to fast food order? I just want to say, right, I'd rather sit at home and get a meal handed into my hand that is made from scratch, that's homemade. Or if I was to order out, which is very, very rarely, I feel like past couple of weeks gone there, I was ordering a lot from Apache, Supermax and the Chinese, but I feel like it wastes a lot of money, so I'd rather eat at home. And I feel like better foods are at home, like your spuds. We all love a good old spud. So yeah, it would have to be Supermax if I was to order out, like get a delivery or sit down in. Supermax is the best around, I don't care what anyone says. Like it's good food, it's really good food, and it's really filling as well, and you know what you're getting. But yeah, I do love a good old spud. Number 26, do you use a PC or a Mac? I wish I had a MacBook. I do not, unfortunately. I can't afford it right now. Someday, hopefully, fingers crossed. So I edit on my tablet, and I know you're probably thinking, how do you edit on a tablet? But my camera, I have a professional camera which I'm using right now in this video, and a ring light. The only thing I'm short is the MacBook, literally. But yeah, I do edit on my tablet. It's just a normal Android tablet. Slip in the memory card from the camera, you're way to go. It does the job right now for me. So yeah, I'm happy enough with doing my editing on that, and it's really easy to use as well because it's just like a phone. A tablet's like a phone. I downloaded an app and I do my whole editing on that. I could do a whole different video on my YouTube setup, how I edit, my camera, my ring light, the pricing, where they came from, request it down below. I have so many video ideas while I'm doing this video, and if I was downstairs doing that now, I'd be like, what video am I gonna do? Legit. But yeah, I edit on my tablet. I would love a PC, obviously, but look, my MacBook, someday I will get my hands on one of them. So 27, so your most memorable vacation memory. That is easy to say. It's the time I brought my mother to Tenerife, her first ever holiday out abroad, first time on the airplane. The experience was sensational, it was unreal. It was such a special holiday for me. It's something that I'll always remember. The memories I'll cherish forever. We had good times, we had bad times, we had drunken times where I was getting sick, I was all over the shop, and yeah, there was times as well where we were literally getting followed by this creep of a man. But the things we'd done, like jet skis, speedboats, we were up in the sky, oh, it was unreal, like unreal. 28, what are your morning and evening routines? So my morning routine would be waking up between 10:30 to 11 a.m. with a toddler. I'd sleep my life away if I didn't have a child to wake up to and look after, truth be known. But I go to bed every single night late because I feel like once I'm in bed, that's the time I get to myself where I can go on my phone and watch some videos and you know yourself. But my morning routines is getting her ready first, and myself ready, cleaning my room. Then while I get ready in the bathroom and do my makeup, brush my teeth, my face, whatever, I send her downstairs. My mother will feed her some mornings, most mornings, and then when I come down she's already eaten. So it's such a good thing as well, like, because I don't have to worry about her, because I take forever to do my makeup. But it's good that my mother is there to help as well. But yeah, most mornings she wants to get downstairs, so I feel bad, so I'm like, go down now. As well as that, my evening routines would be not a whole lot, just being lazy, putting on my morning gown. When it hits about 6 o'clock, I'm like, yeah, morning gown now. Like, I'm getting snug for the rest of this evening. I wouldn't really watch telly, but if there's a program on that I like, such as Love Island or something like that, I would be tuned in. But I just like be lazy on the couch watching some YouTube videos. That's when I put in my headphones and block out the rest of the world. So me time with a good old cuppa. 29. Oh, this video is nearly ended. Do you have any bad habits? I do have bad habits. I think I mentioned in this video already, the exact same video 2 years ago. I think I mentioned this. I could be wrong, but don't come at me if I am, because I think I'm right as well. I mixed thoughts on this. So bad habit that I have is biting my nails. Literally, guys, I'm so bad at it. When I get nervous or anxious or anything like that, I put my nails in my mouth. I know it's disgusting, and I bite my nails, and then they come at me, and I'm like, why did I bite them? Another thing, I panic a lot and I overthink and I exaggerate, and that's all with anxiety, which is such a horrible thing to go through, but I'm working on it. Guys, the last one I'm saving as the best one. The last one's always the best, don't care what anyone says. But yeah, it is a very interesting one, and it's something that I haven't shared on my channel before, and I'm really happy to share with you all. And I'd love to know like what y'all think of it, if you have seen this before. But I'm gonna share it with you all, and it's probably shocking for some of you to watch. But yeah, tell us one thing about you that we wouldn't know. Now this is something that I thought of right away, but I haven't shared on my channel because I don't really like labeling myself. I just take it as in I am who I am, like everyone else. Like, I don't care what race you are, what nationality, whatever, what age you are. I don't care, as long as you're good to me, like I'm good to you. As long as we can communicate and get on, then that's that. But yeah, getting back to the question, which is tell us something about you that we don't know. So I am an Irish traveller. So I'm a traveller. I am a settled traveller, so I live in a house, but I have lived in like a caravan before, and in a halting site and everything like that. I feel like a lot of people would be like, but how are you a traveller if you live in a house? But this is it, I'm a settled traveller. I just class myself as me, and that's how I like to be. I don't like being judged or anything like that. Like, there's a lot of people nowadays that are in this thing where it's like, you're a traveller, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like, I want to share this especially as well, because a lot of people don't know that I'm a traveller. Like, a lot of people that grew up with, that watch me on Instagram would know, but yeah, a lot of people on here that watch me wouldn't have a clue. So that's that really. As well as that, I just want to say as well, why I've brought this up and wanted to share it with you all is because I feel like it's something not to be ashamed of, and just come out with and be open about. And why, like, it triggers at me to say it most, because I feel like I haven't seen any other traveller on YouTube. I don't really see that, like, that has a channel that does what I do. So I think I'm like the first traveller YouTuber that's on YouTube as a creator, which is so weird. Like, I find that I'm in my own little league, but I'm happy, and I feel like I'm inspired on what I do. I love watching a lot of people, and they're not travellers, so I watch, but I feel like I'm learning from them. And a lot of people might say, oh, like, she does not look like a traveller, she doesn't talk like one. But the truth is, like, I am me, and I'm happy with me, and yeah, that's all that matters. But yeah, I am the only traveler on YouTube that does what it does, and I'm really happy with that. And it's crazy, like out of all the travelers in the world, I'm practically the only one that has a channel. I've never seen it. If you have seen it, let me know, but I have not. I've never ever seen it. So that's enough of me jabbing on with my 30 questions. As I said before, guys, I wanted to recreate this video again because when I done it 2 years ago, I was so childish and the questions that I answered were so simple, and I feel like this video is a little upgrade, and there's a lot of newcomers as well on my channel, which I feel like I would love for you all to get to know me a little bit more. When I look back at my old videos now, I'm like, who was I trying to be? Like, I was trying to be something that I literally wasn't. I was so childish. I was like, well, what was I even thinking? I do not know. I'm not going to delete them because at the end of the day, that's where my YouTube journey started, and I was happy, and yeah, it's just little memories to look back on. But I hope you guys got to the end of this video. If you did, it means the world. Literally, thank you so much. Also, if you haven't, give this video a big thumbs up because it helps me big much. And also, if you are not subscribed, turn on that subscribe button because you all will be joining me on my journey. So many Christmas content to come on the way. Keep eyes peeled. Also, turn on that bell. You all will be notified every time that I upload. Till next time, guys, thank you all ever so much. Bye.